Wake up!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Married to Film. I'm Ralph, and this is Shavonda.
Hey.
And right now we're episode 4 of Secret Invasion. This one's called Beloved. Last episode, Gaia got shot. She's assumed dead. I'm hoping not. Found out that Fury's wife is working with Gravik, and just looking at the previously on Secret Invasion, it sounds like Rhodey's the one that called her.
Yeah, that sounds like Rhodey voice.
At the end, and they're trying to make super skrulls.
Yep.
Which we called, and we think Rhodey is a scroll, and that's about it.
This is 4, right?
Yeah, I think this is 4.
Okay. Why do I feel like it's 5?
Because Dead City was 5.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And they were kind of close.
Ah. She did something before she left?
Mm-hmm. So maybe she is dead, but she accomplished something. Or that she had something under so she won't die.
She's about to heal.
Yep. Super scroll.
She put herself in the machine! Oh!
So her and Gravik can heal themselves. Told you she wasn't dead. I said that in the last one. I was like, she had too few speaking parts to be dead.
Yeah, you did. That was the reason why you said it.
As I was watching all the news coverage of those guys' heroics over in the States, strangest thing, I kept having this feeling that someone I know had something to do with getting them all together.
And what if it was someone you know?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Why's that?
He's a powerful sense of righteousness. His collection of poems, Raymond Carver.
And what did you want?
To call myself beloved. To feel myself beloved on the earth. Fury was fired a couple of days ago.
Fired? How'd that happen?
President Ritson must have found out he was in Moscow. I don't understand. If it was you, if it was Gravik, then why does he need me?
What Gravik needs, what Gravik doesn't need, that's none of your concern. I'm the one telling you to kill Fury. Look, I'll make it easy for you. One of the 2 occupants of that
Dang!
manor of yours is catching a bullet today. He flipped coin for all I care.
He's broken. He's been broken ever since he came back from the blip. Oh, the old Fury. The one with power, the one with ability, the one who was indispensable to us. That Fury's gone. This new one. He'll be dead from exhaustion and defeat soon enough. We don't need to kill him.
Priscilla. You keep telling me what you're not gonna do. I'm gonna show you what I am gonna do.
The reason I'm with you now is because with you, Dad,
She just
it's
dropped the
only answer to the
D-bomb!
question of where I belong. The only thing that I need from you is a plan.
We take down the insurgency, you, me, Fury. Once that's done, we go to the president and we have a big bargaining chip. And we tell him, guess what, just saved your planet. Now, give me a little something in return and we'll wait and see what can happen next. Gaia, we're a people without a planet. We depend on the goodwill of our hosts. We just have to keep showing them who we are.
A million people.
Keep contributing.
It's more than a million
Show
now.
I know,
We're
yeah,
broke.
you're right, yeah.
They will see us.
2 million people at least. Over 30
Absolutely.
years.
Absolutely.
Come on now.
You're delusional. That's not who we are. And that is not who I've become.
It's like you letting your friend stay the night with you, and then they come with like 15 people and
Gaia.
Unannounced.
unannounced.
Surprise.
He gonna kill you.
See?
Sure, I'll take a cut. You're not wearing your wedding ring.
No. Came in the back way. Slipped my mind.
Of all the dumbass, wrong-headed, reckless things I've done in my life,
Wow.
you are by far and away the greatest mistake. You asked if you could assume her life.
I asked if she wanted to fall in love. She wanted to know how, of course. And I told her about you.
She about to commit suicide.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get what you wanted from this life? Even so?
I did.
And what did you want?
To call myself beloved.
Woo!
To feel
Myself beloved. On the
Earth.
earth.
What?
I'm not sure if this means we should get divorced or we should renew our vows.
Would you have loved me if I'd never changed? If I'd been my true self?
Guess we'll never know.
They can make that waterproof. This is horrible, Ralph.
Happy Van Winkle. Figured we could settle our beef like, proper gentlemen. Happy. Now did yourself on this one.
Come on. Yeah. Let's do it.
You want to tell me the real reason you're here?
Can't get nothing by you, huh?
I stopped by,
You broke in.
broke in to tell you there are skrulls inside the U.S. government.
You see this all right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
And that's you.
You and I both know that's grabbing.
Is that really what you're gonna go with at your trial? The alien defense? No, Your Honor, that's not me. That's a 6 foot tall, bald, black, one-eyed extraterrestrial. I'm gonna do everything in my power to protect you, to keep this video and all the copies that I made under wraps. But I can't have you running around spouting wild conspiracies, and I certainly can't have you breaking into my hotel suite.
Liquid location tracker. It's not a bad idea.
It's a liquid location tracker. So must be what to get.
Colonel, can I ask you something?
Uh-oh.
Absolutely anything, sir.
Did you pre-game for our bilateral with the Russians with a half bottle of bourbon?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure I understand the question, sir.
You smell like it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make sure the Colonel here has a large coffee for the road.
Scrolls.
Give me a mint.
Sir.
So is this just a copy of him, or has he been a scroll this whole time?
I'm thinking he's a copy. He's downstairs in that room. Dang. Dang. There you go. Where's Khaleesi? Oh, that fire.
I hope you're into kill zone. Oh, why don't it be a kill zone if we don't say Richard?
There you go. What the ham sandwich? He got the group thing, right?
Yeah.
Because it was a combination of everybody.
Take care of Talos! Now!
Are you freaking? How are y'all not covered on the backside? We'll keep going. Uh-oh.
my car.
I got my own right.
You better.
Come on, I'll go to it. Put him down.
Oh,
I
he's a
said,
scroll too.
put him down. Now!
Wow.
Ooh, shut your face off.
Nobody seeing this? None of your people are seeing that.
It's your friend. He left him though. I feel some kind of way. But after the whole conversation with him and his wife and everything, the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. So, you know, we thought that Rhodey was a scroll, and he was, but I'm just wondering, like I said earlier, if he's a copy or if he's been one all this time, which would be...
It'd be messed up.
It'd be messed up, because you got to go all the way back to Iron Man, you know what I mean?
So we're just hoping that he's just a copy.
Right. Talos risked his life for the president. That was kind of like part of the plan in the sense that he spoke to Khaleesi about proving their worth pretty much. But
Yeah.
you can prove your worth, but doggone it, you want me to let 2 million people, maybe even more? We don't know if y'all do it like rabbits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on now, that's asking a lot. I can hook you and your family up.
Yeah, because he thought it was just a couple of them.
Right. I don't know.
At first, he thought it was just a couple of them.
You talking
Then
about
he said,
1 million?
he was like, yeah, sorry, Fury, it was 1 million. I miscalculated.
Right.
How you do that?
So, I'll tell you, one thing I'm getting tired of hearing, though, is how old and ancient Nick Fury is and all that kind of mess. I'm like, okay, come on now. That's enough.
They got to keep it going somehow.
Good God.
I mean, it's almost like Lethal Weapon. I'm getting too old for this.
But let it come out of his mouth.
Yeah, well...
You ain't got to have everybody else telling him he ain't nothing, he old.
Yeah, because that was a little bit too much. Because I have a quote from Priscilla to Rhodey when they were in the church talking. And she was like, he'll be dead from exhaustion. We don't have to kill him.
Right.
She was like, he's pretty much washed out and everything. So
Then on top of that, we find out he ain't nothing without Talos. 'Cause pretty much Talos and them did all the work, and he just get the credit.
I don't think that's true.
It's, you know, but
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, so it's gonna come down to Gravik and Khaleesi gonna fight each other to the death.
Yeah, Gaia. I mean, because she's a superhero. I mean, she's a super scroll.
Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be them two against each other.
Yeah. I want to get to this conversation. Go ahead though. I got all of it.
Go ahead.
Keep going though.
No, go ahead. I'm good. I'm done.
The Priscilla and I didn't mean to cut you off like that.
All right.
That was so ugly. No, keep going. You really don't have anything? Because it went full circle. So basically, as far as like their love was, okay, he spied on them. He spied on her while she was talking to Rhodey in the... Were they in the church?
Mm-hmm.
Where they were in the church. And he heard the whole conversation that she was supposed to have been killing him.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it goes back to 2012 when they were in a cafe and she was reading a book with just poems and stuff. And the quote was, to feel myself beloved on the earth. So it was basically a call back to 2012 when they did that.
Mm-hmm.
Full circle when they were at the table. He found out that she was supposed to kill him. She came to the table at home. He fixed some tea. And they were talking to one another, and it was a fair exchange as far as their conversation. I loved it. I loved it. Not only that, but I normally don't pay attention to the score when they're in a deep conversation. But this time I actually did. And whoever did the score for that conversation between them two killed it. Killed it entirely. Because for a minute they almost lost track of what they were actually saying, and I was listening to the music. But it was giving some Michael G vibes, but I don't want to say it was if it wasn't. He said to her that I lost my reason and you by far have been the biggest mistake. But I don't know if I had the chance to do it all again. I don't know if I were to do anything different. That was beautiful. Beautifully written. Her 3 reasons, after she told the story of who that Priscilla person was, that she was, she had a terminal illness and she was getting ready to die. And so she, I think she asked, but the lady said she just wanted to fall in love, and she said she gave her 3 promises that she would bury her by the sea, that she would still be a daughter to her parents. And Fury was like, yep, you did that. I mean, well, she said, yeah, I did that. And he was like, yeah, you were the daughter to your parents. And then to never hurt him. So at the end, it was like a Mr. and Mrs. Smith. They did the full circle of to feel myself beloved on the earth, and they shot at each other. I don't know if they meant to do that or if it was just they missed. 2 bullet holes in the wall, and they departed. And she said, do you think that you would have been able to love me if I was in my true form? And he said, well, we'll never know. Good stuff.
Yeah, I think we maybe have 2 episodes left.
Okay.
So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see where this goes, because with Rhodey being a Skrull, that's national
dangerous.
Security implications, and it's horrible. So I hope it's just a cop.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well, now they got a dead Skrull on the airstrip too. So we'll see how this goes.
Yep. So we'll see y'all next time.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, wake up!